Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another weekly book review. I'm Dr. Lisa L. Campbell, the Growth Motivator. And today I'm going to be reviewing a book that I promise you it really helped mold me into the person that you see before you today. As I reflect on my life, I have and I'm not going to show them to you fully. But these are my grades from my final year of high school. This was the first semester. And I'm looking at how I had honors law, honors French, honors English, and regular journalism, and how I got a D in world literature, which ultimately required me to go to night school the second half of my senior year. And as I reflect on that, I'm really grateful for my journey because for a long time, and I get kind of emotional thinking about it, for a long time, I didn't think that I was smart enough. And you may be thinking, well, how did you become Dr. Lisa L. Campbell? Well, one of the things that I ultimately realized, and Dr. Daniel Goleman really talks about this in the book, but I learned that emotional intelligence was the key to success. On the cover of the book, and I think this is the 25th edition. I first was introduced to Dr. Goleman via Audible. And then I was like, oh, I need the book so I can highlight. And so I listened to Audible a long time ago, the audio book. And then later I bought the physical book. So, what are my 5 growth moments as a result of reading this book? So, for me, after being in healthcare for the last 32 years with 11 national certifications, I realized that it was my emotional intelligence that was my key to success. And a lot of people will tell you, I've had emotional intelligence training. And then when you see them in meetings and you just see them in social settings, they're always flying off the handle. Well, emotional intelligence has multiple, I'll call them domains or areas, but one of them is about being your own emotional boss, okay? As well as recognizing the emotions of others. And so if we see you flying off the handle every chance you get, where is that emotional intelligence training? So, my 5 areas. Number one, having a higher level of emotional intelligence has really enhanced my leadership skills because I am able to manage my emotions and recognize those that I'm leading as well. Now, do I get it perfect all the time? No, no one is perfect, right? So I strive to be better at it every step of the way. Throughout my career in healthcare and leadership, nurturing my emotional intelligence has ultimately led to me leading teams more empathetically. Recognizing like the emotional cues and then responding to them has ultimately what has allowed me to manage diverse groups effectively. So that's number one. Number two, communication skills. Emotional intelligence, higher level, enhances communication by enabling an understanding of emotional undercurrents or undertones. By developing emotional intelligence, I've learned to communicate more thoughtfully, effectively, and really ensuring my messages are not only heard, but felt and understood. Number three, greater self awareness. Now, I tried to find my ACT scores before I recorded this for you. Because when I got my ACT score, it basically indicated that, I would just be good at, some liberal arts profession, but I'm a healthcare administrator, right? So clearly I had some skills that test couldn't determine. So number three, emotional intelligence helps build a greater self-awareness. So me focusing on self awareness has really helped me recognize my strengths as well as areas for improvement. No one is perfect, but being more self aware allows me to make more sound decisions. Um, because I'm functioning today as a consultant, as a coach. And so having that greater self awareness has been critical. Number four, conflict resolution. We can talk about conflict resolution for the next 8 hours. Individuals that have a higher level of emotional intelligence, we're able to facilitate better conflict management through empathy and effective emotional regulation. In my own personal experience, using emotional intelligence to navigate conflicts has not only helped resolve personal conflicts, but let's just keep it real, personal conflicts as well. And, I think we don't do enough taking a pause, right? Taking a step back. We don't do enough thinking about the words that we say and how we say them, right? Conflicts are not meant to be confrontational. I think it's when we are not controlling our emotions, we make them more confrontational. Last, whoo, my favorite, I think my favorite, they're all my favorite, but last is stress management. Emotional intelligence aids in managing stress, literally by recognizing and controlling your reaction. Have you ever gotten so angry at someone that you're just boiling inside? I have. Let me raise my hand 10 times, right? But using emotional intelligence strategies has been crucial in my ability to manage stress, especially in high pressure environments. Being able to stay calm, cool, collected has allowed me to have clarity, be able to focus, right? And so I highly recommend this book for those that are aspiring to improve leadership, communication, self awareness, conflict resolution, stress management. Emotional intelligence helps you do those things and more. Don't forget, I am the creator and host of 52 Authors, 52 Weeks, which streams on most of your social media channels, including YouTube, on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Central Time. Until